Good morning, good morning, good morning, and salud. Delicioso cafecito. My name is Adelina Olivares, and I'm a life coach. I wanted to connect with you today to share a little bit of information regarding my workbook, The Truth Behind, Emotions Over Logic, The Truth Behind Self-Sabotage. And the reason it's called Emotions Over Logic and then the truth behind self-sabotage is because it's exactly that. A lot of times we don't realize that our emotions are overruling our logic. And our emotions are habitually based. If you don't know what that means, that just means that we develop habits out of our emotional state. We develop habits out of our way of thinking and being. And so these habits create the life that we live. And I wanted to connect with you today because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who, like me, are maybe at a point, or like I was before, at a point where I was really tired of living the way I was living. I felt drained and unsatisfied. I felt like I was working really hard to live, but I was really just surviving the day. And that's no way to live, guys. Toxic relationships are hard to get out of a lot of times because you're in the habit of living that lifestyle. Somewhere along the line, you have normalized this lifestyle. Poverty is a lifestyle. Somewhere along the line, you didn't learn what you needed to learn in order to break the lifestyle, break the cycle of poverty, and so on and so forth. And so I really feel like a lot of us, we will go and get connected, whether it's through religion, spirituality, business, school, education. We will go and learn what we need to learn to live a better lifestyle. And some of us try really, really hard, but a lot of times we find ourselves stuck and not really breaking the cycle, not really moving forward and breaking those barriers and continuing to live the same way we've lived. And so I really want to share this information with you because I went to a lot of conferences. I did that homework. I got connected with mentors, and everything they were saying made so much sense. Everything. I mean, who doesn't get it that if you want to be financially free, financially stable, financially secure, that you would learn how to save money? And it sounds easy, save money, pay your bills on time. Well, yeah, that sounds easy to do, but unless you're in the habit of doing these things, and unless you understand what really habits are and how they work, you're going to be like me, where it's like, okay, I'm going to do that and get excited and know, hey, that sounds pretty easy. I'm going to go and do that. And then feel yourself really discouraged because you didn't do it. Or when you go and they tell you, you got to leave this toxic relationship and it's not healthy for you. And if you do this, this, and that, and then you're going to get this, this, and that result. And it's like, okay, I can do that. That sounds easy. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to do it. And then you go home and you kind of give it a shot for a little bit, and then it doesn't work out. And then you find yourself wondering if there's something wrong with you. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's nothing wrong with you. And I'm here to share with you that in my workbook, okay, I really get down and dirty with understanding how habits work, how they are the reason behind our lifestyle, whether it's good or bad, and how there is nothing wrong with you. We can break habits, we can break cycles of self-sabotage, we can learn how to build habits of success by creating a new mindset within us, learning how to be aware of what we're doing that's causing the life that we're living. You see, life is a product. It's the fruit of your seeds. It's the fruit of your labor. You are living what you are planting. It's nobody else's fault. There's nothing outside of you that needs to change. All that needs to change so that you can start living a better life is within you. It's in your mind. When we break cycles, we heal and we lay the foundation for our lineage, for our children. And let me tell you, one day I was asked, why should I connect with you? Why should I buy your product? Why should I work with you? Why should I believe in you? And I told them this: I do what I do because I know how important it is to break cycles. And the cycles that I feel are so important to break are the cycles of violence, the cycles of poverty, the cycles of illness, the cycles of broken marriages. I don't ever want any other families to go through what my family went through when we lost my younger brother to gun violence. I don't ever want other families to go through what we went through when I lost my nephew to addiction. I don't ever want any other families to go through what I went through, what my children went through, what so many others go through in broken marriages. See, when you break up with your spouse, with your husband, with your wife, and you have children, it doesn't only affect you, it affects them. And a lot of times we don't realize how much it affects them until they're grown and older. We learn with age, we become wiser with age. And at that point, there's really nothing we can do about it. But today, you have an opportunity to own your shit, to really believe that this life is your life and that you're creating it and that you have the power to break cycles and create a better life, not just for you, but for your family, for your children, for your loved ones. And that's why I do what I do. I believe in empowering others. If I can do it, I know other people can do it. And my life is not perfect by no means. And I'm still working on manifesting and creating a magnificent lifestyle. I'm in the process and building. But if I broke cycles that have freed me and empowered me to start building, then I know you can too. I know you don't have to stay in that relationship. I know that you don't have to stay addicted. I know that you don't have to stay poor. I know that you don't have to only wish for a happier and more satisfying life. I know that you have the power within you to do it. And I know that sometimes all it takes is understanding why we're doing the things that we're doing that are keeping us in those lifestyles and how to break free from them, how to build that life. Okay, we get a lot of information on how to build the life. They tell us what to do. What we don't understand is why we're stuck doing what we've been doing. It's all habit. That's it. I believe in you and I want to connect with you. And if you're ready to break cycles of self-sabotage, shoot me over a message. Let's get you my workbook and let's work together so that you can start living and not just surviving. I'm excited and looking forward to meeting you. And as always, I send you a lot of peace and love. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube, hashtag Lena Lynn, your life coach. Until next time, I send you guys a lot of love. Ciao.